Padini.
Hey, Jacob!
Can I ask you a totally unscripted question?
Sure, I'm totally not expecting anything.
How many kids do you want to have?
I'd have to say 10.
What the fuck?
Golly! Oh, man! Jeez, far out!
Now, Padini,
Yeah.
if you want to have 10 children, that's going to be pretty bad for the environment as well as for you, and especially for your wife. So, I'm going to give you a lot of reasons on why you just shouldn't have 10 children.
Okay.
Now, I know from experience that having 10 children often ends up in some children with some serious mental challenges, should we call them. Not necessarily like birth defects, but just general, the effects of having 10 children.
Right.
So you're gonna end up with a variety of children. Here's your scenario. So you have 10 children. Let's say that one woman wants to meet up with you and become your wife or whatever, just your partner in child rearing, and she is okay with having 10 children with you. Unlikely scenario. Anyway, not because of the way you look. You're a good-looking man.
What if I want 10 wives?
Well, I'll get to that. I'll get to that. One wife person, 10 children. You're gonna have your favorite children. You're gonna have your not so favorite children. You're gonna have your firstborn children who you figure out how to rear a child, and they figure out how to be a child. And they're gonna have a mess of a life, just growing up, figuring out everything for themselves, and being either over cared for or under cared for by you.
Darn!
Because you haven't figured out how to do it. You're gonna get your next 8 children, and they're gonna be a mix of uncared for or over cared for, because that's just generally how parenting works out. And don't you start playing that guitar, because I swear to God, if you're not listening up for this child rearing lesson that I'm giving you, you're gonna be a little worse off in the end.
Far out!
Not far out. You're gonna have your over cared for children, you're gonna have your under cared for children. They're all either gonna be really gross, or you're gonna raise them in some sort of cultish manner that's gonna arise in their mental challenges. They're gonna be socially unaware, they're gonna be just rather unkept, or maybe some of them overkept, some of them underkept. Even if you were to raise them in such a cultish manner to your liking, then there would definitely be those outcasts of the cult, and you'd definitely have a few kids trying to get away from the way you want to raise them. So you'd get those goth kids, you'd get just...
What if I want goth kids?
Don't.
Does anyone really want goth kids?
Maybe.
Not many people want 10 kids either, but
Yeah.
you shouldn't have 10 kids because there are going to be women in your life. Many women. If you want 10 children, many women. There are going to be the people you date, there are going to be the people you break up with, there are going to be the people you engage and never get married to. And you're going to want to have children with all of them if you're going to want 10 children. Because your first wife might have about 4 children. And even that's a lot. After that, no one's going to want to get together with you because you have 4 children, and that's a lot. So anyone that you meet later on is not going to want to have a billion children with you. And as I said before, golly!
Your logic.
You're striving for a lot here. Maybe someone else would have 1 or 2 children with you, but after 2 divorces, I don't know if you're going to be able to get that other, 4 children.
What?
So maybe you could. Theoretically, maybe. But you still have all those mental issues. And having children with different wives results in older children. You'd have teenagers being born with children, and by the time that you have your 10 children, you're not going to be able to appreciate them. And actually, that could be your best scenario, because you'd be raising them at different times. You might be able to give the right amounts of attention to each set of them. But when they're 18 and they have baby siblings, and they're losing out on your attention and your money, and you can't send half your kids to college because it's just going to be a mess, then they're not going to be so happy with the Papa Bear in their life. So, other scenario. You mentioned before, what if I had 10 wives? Well, that would require polygamy, which is only legal in certain states for Mormons.
What if I became a Mormon?
You don't want to be a Mormon. I've
Yeah,
talked to you about this before, and I know you don't want to be a Mormon. So you'd have to have one child with each, at least one child with each of your 10 wives. That's the only scenario in which they'd be happy with it, but you wouldn't be happy because all of your children would be raised Mormon. Because the only kind of women who are going to marry you, 10 of them, and have that many sister wives, each of them have 9 sister wives, then they're going to raise your kids to be complete Mormons because they're only going to be the super Mormons. And so, yeah. There are very few scenarios. The other scenario would be death during childbirth, where you meet 10 people and they each have a child with you and somehow miraculously die in childbirth, but then you're dubbed a murderer. So, I mean, if you had 4 children with one woman who happened to die of childbirth, and then you met another woman who you could convince to have 4 more children, and you happen to be rich and she happened to die during childbirth, then your third wife might think it's a little off. But if you're old enough and rich enough, and you already have 8 children by that point, she might just have the last 2 for you, thinking that you might die soon, and like she'll get your money, even if you are a murderer.
Wow.
And also, just having 10 children is not good for the environment. Say you raise 10 environmentalist children who are amazing people and change the world. Good on you. I will be happy for that day. But until then, I don't know.
You know, Jasper, this was very enlightening, and I gotta say, I appreciate what you had to say, but I think I know the solution now. And it's one word, and I think it'll really help me a lot. But it's a vasectomy! Please vasectomy.
Panini! Oh my god, I just thought of it. I got it. You become a sperm donor.
Oh!
Then you got all the little paninis just running around.
Whoa!
You get 10 paninis.
My paninis will spread across the world. I will become a bear god. Jacob, what are your thoughts? Get the fuck out of here!
That's the wrong Jake Bug song! Slumville sunrise, nobody cares or looks twice. Wait, did you have something that had to do with 10 children? Oh, I'm sorry, Jacob. I'll play that for you then. Wait, no, how does it start? We got it together. I messed him up. Jacob, I'm sorry. I'll play it in the right key and everything. I got you. Just give me a second.
Am I crazy or am I blind? Houdini wants 10 kids. Has he lost his mind? Houdini, why? He wants 10 kids with 10 different wives. Does he really want to make that many lives? Oh, maybe I do what? Maybe I do. Just think of grandchildren. Are you crazy? Maybe I won't. I don't want 10 children. I don't understand the need. There's a lot to understand. To what? There's a lot to understand. I understand is not to understand. So I want children.
No, we understand that.
But why? Why would you want 10 children? Do you understand how hard it would be to economically provide well and stably for 10 children? And then later down the line, you have like 30-something grandchildren? Like, if you want to be close with your grandchildren, you're going to have to pick favorites. I'm sorry, but 30-something grandchildren? Like, at best. And you're setting an example.
You get at least like 60 great-grandchildren.
You're setting an example for your kids to also have 10 kids. So you have 10 kids, you have 100 grandchildren.
That's best case scenario. Your
Best
best
case
case scenario is that you inspire your children to have more children. Most of your children are probably just gonna hate you and just like be like, I don't. This man had his sights set way too high, and I just like can't be a part of his life or be anything like him. I'm not gonna have children at all. You're gonna end up with 0 grandchildren or 30.
You do not.
But that doesn't solve your problem, because if you have a vasectomy, then you just can't have any kids, and it's like, okay.
Then I die!
Adoption! Get all the kids you want.
But then they be But then they be not Padini.
In your possession.
They be yellow, blue, green, red, white, purple.
That's racist.
All around.
Just because you're white doesn't mean you just get to call every other color whatever color you want. Also, you could just adopt a bunch of white kids if you're gonna be that racist.
No, it's not racist. I would want Padinis, black or whatever, but I would want them to be Padini, regardless of the color.
Well, their name becomes Padini.
But they wouldn't really be Padini. They wouldn't be Padini within.
Adopt a bunch of Italian kids.
Hey!
Oh, look!
Create a mafia.
Clone yourself!
With your Italian.
Yes!
Clone!
Clone!
Yes!
Cloning!
It's the only solution! How do you not think of it? Cloning!
I will have all the children as my clones! My clones! Ah!
Yeah, cloning's really good.
Cloning works?
Yeah.
All right, do we just want to end it with that? The solution to population problem is cloning?
It's not the solution to everyone's population.
It's the solution
problem. It's not a solution to population problems. It's just a solution. Well, unless everybody did die and then you just had to clone yourself to bring back the population.
What's your population problem?
You're a fucking population of a population.
Whoa!
Oh, fucking that, huh? We're taking it. We're taking it, boys. This is my house. This is my
It's
soul.
actually closest to Jacob's.
This is my house is Jacob's house. I am his father. You are my children. I will raise you all to be my beautiful kindred spirits.
Jasper, I don't think we should call it.
Yes!
I think.
Yes!
Yeah.
I am a god! Praise be. I will make you my offspring. Yes. Yes. Yes! Oh god! Oh no! No! Okay. Yo, so in conclusion, cloning is the strat?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright.
But don't make a cult, because that's not good for anyone.
Alright, don't make a cult or you'll be
Except for...
a dope.
I mean, unless you want it, but it has to be like a good one, not like a bad one.
Yeah, exactly.
Rip.
Or
I don't trust you making a cult though.